There we go. How you doing? I just realized that I did not have my sound on. So a couple of days ago, I got an email from YouTube basically telling me that a couple of my channels weren't going to be eligible for their monetization program. So I was saying to myself, what do they mean a couple of my channels aren't going to be eligible for their monetization program? Now, I've got like 4 or 5 channels on YouTube. I definitely don't use all the channels. I will be the first to admit that I have not been consistent with posting on YouTube because I do more things here on Periscope. Yes, I did turn the sound on. Hi, how are you, Mokhtar? Because I was just doing more things with live video and really doing a lot more things with my website. But because I've decided to make the shift towards video, I said, you know what? I got to pay attention to YouTube. So that's a part of my strategy for the year. So when I saw that email, it essentially said, and some of you may have gotten an email, may have not gotten an email, you might not be on YouTube, so this may not at all be relevant to you. But if you are, you know other people who are, I would love for you to share out this video. So essentially, the article said that if you did not have a total of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours over the last 12 months, then you were not going to be eligible for the monetization program. Now, previously, the marker had to be that you had over 10,000 viewers, lifetime viewers, which I had, so I never worried about it. So you now have to get a minimum number of viewers, and you have to have a certain number of actual subscribers to your channel. So it's fine in the sense that it pushes you to make sure that you are, using the channel. That's fine. However, their response, what they are doing for their ad program, is a response to activities from some of their bigger content creators. Okay. If this is your first time meeting me, my name is Juana B. Smith. I am a live broadcaster and a video marketer here on Periscope as well as Facebook Live. So if you're not following me, I do invite you to follow me. I talk about digital marketing and social media for entrepreneurs. And I also talk about travel for moms, and I schedule retreats for moms. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about YouTube and what new YouTube's changes mean for you. So in this Wired article, mainly, let me show you this article right here. Mainly it talks about how YouTube is comprised of niche channels. So we're talking about the small influencers, the micro influencers, the people who actually helped to build YouTube, right? YouTube had to grow from something. And I'm sorry that I can't see your comments right now because I am sharing the screen with you. So, it talks about how the executives said in 2 blog posts, one aimed at the content creators and one at advertisers, that they were going to be putting in these new rules. So you have until February 20th, essentially. So you have 30 days to get to those thresholds, which is the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours over the last 12 months. So you might think to yourself, oh my goodness, 4,000 watch hours is not a lot. But if you're posting, quick 5 or 10 minute videos, then you need to make sure that your views per viewer, especially if you have, 1,000 or less viewers, has to average at least, oh my goodness. So that's at least an hour per subscriber, right? If you're talking about, 4 hours per subscriber, because they're talking about 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers watching 4 hours of your content in, the next 30 days is kind of a lot. So you either have to be making some bomb A content, or you need to have more than 1,000 subscribers to your channel to make both of those thresholds. So you're essentially going to be a content promotion machine when it comes to your YouTube videos. And you need to make sure that you are constantly cranking out the content. So there's a couple of things that you need to ensure that you're doing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, okay? Don't count on YouTube or other free social media platforms for your monthly check. That's not what you should be doing. Remember, YouTube is free. Building your brand and building your channel on YouTube has always been free. So if you're looking to YouTube to make money, you know already that you're going to need to pull in more than 1,000 subscribers, or you're going to need to put in a lot of money if you're not there right now to reach those thresholds. Okay. And money, it's either going to be that means that you're going to actually have to go and get equipment and do all the things that you need to do to create videos that are going to entertain and retain people, or time. Time is money. I always tell you guys, correlate the two things. Money is time, time is money. Or we like to say time is money and money is time. So you're going to need to make some sort of investment if you're not there yet. But here's the thing. Don't look to YouTube for your check, your ad checks, if you're not already there. This is why you have to own your own content, especially when it comes to your video content, and figure out how you're going to convert from your videos without YouTube. Because what they're showing, and they're showing their hand, is that they don't really care about the micro influencers, the small influencers. And some people might say, oh, well, that's not hard for you to get 1,000 subscribers. But no, getting 1,000 subscribers takes work. It takes work and it takes consistency. And if YouTube was the only social platform out there and you put all your time into it every single day, then it wouldn't be difficult. But if you've got other social platforms and you've got projects that you're working for people, and you've got, all your other work and things that you're doing, and YouTube is not your full-time gig, then it's going to be increasingly difficult for you to build and be within, not build, but to be within that monetization program for them. And I've been an ad partner with them for a while, but again, if you put your time into building your presence on another platform, it's difficult for you to build your presence on YouTube. You are right. Don't count on YouTube to pay your bills if you do not have a big number of subscribers. Absolutely, Mokhtar. You just can't. And so, a lot of people, I kind of freaked out at that too, because I was like, oh my gosh, what do they mean I'm not a part of their ad program? But I never counted on YouTube. I don't make money from YouTube. There are people who make big money from YouTube, but that's not the only way to make money from your videos. So don't get stressed about it. There are some things that you can do. So I'll tell you what you can do. The first thing that you need to do, I want you to make sure that you own your videos, and your videos are all on your own platform. Even as I am recording this video to you on Periscope, even as I'm broadcasting to you on Periscope doesn't have my video only. I'm recording my video at the same time. So it's not just going to be about being on someone's platform and I don't have access to that raw file where I can do something with it, because Periscope might say tomorrow, oh, you know what? We're going to go back to the 24-hour rule where your videos disappear after 24 hours. Some of you old school Periscopers, you know what I'm talking about. That used to be the way Periscope was back in the day. Our videos would disappear after 24 hours. And so that meant that you either needed to make sure that you captured your videos somehow, or you were using some sort of third-party platform to capture and house your videos for you. At the time, it was a company called Catch. Rest in peace, long live Catch. So it's no longer there. So even when you go to YouTube or you're on Periscope, whatever platform you're on, make sure that you have the raw file of what you need so that you can figure out some other funnel, another platform, another way for you to capture people's information, and you can make money, right? Like, you don't want to have a dependency on ad networks for all of your money. That's just one source of your income. And for some of us, it's just a tiny little source of income where you don't really have as much control, right? You just don't have as much control. Let me see. Let's see. Don't count on YouTube to pay your bills. We talked about that. That is so true. It's not easy to get 1,000 subscribers, get advice. Thank you, honey. I haven't seen you in ages. Hello, dude. All right, nice to see you. So, that's the first thing I want to tell you guys. The second thing is that you can join different, you can join like following pods or sharing pods. Some people, I've met some people here on Periscope who are also repurposing their content to YouTube, and they create smaller groups or mastermind groups or sharing groups where everyone decides, hey, you know what, we're going to work together to help each other build to get certain threshold numbers, because I think you needed like 100 subscribers to even change your channel name to more than just a string of letters and numbers, and maybe you needed 100 subscribers to be able to go live on YouTube. So now you've got to make sure that when you put together a group or a mastermind group, you guys are working towards reaching that 1,000 threshold of subscribers. But I would tell you even more than that 1,000, because it's not just about the number of subscribers. It is about the number of views. So it's 4,000 views in 12 months, which is not bad. But if you don't have those, you haven't accumulated those 4,000 views just yet. So maybe you've accumulated, 4,000 hours. It's not even 4,000 minutes, 4,000 hours. So let's break that down into minutes. Okay. 4,000 hours times 60 minutes. That is 240,000 minutes. You have to have viewers have watched 240,000 minutes of your content. Let me just go and check my numbers one more time on this article to make sure that I am quoting properly. Yes, 4,000 watch hours is what it says. Watch hours, not minutes. 240,000 minutes. So when you look at your YouTube analytics, whether you're looking at it through Google or you're looking at it right on top of the actual YouTube, dashboard, and you see, yes, 240,000. Did you hear me? 240,000. So a new channel that I built out it's a new channel. So in the last 7 days, this channel, and I haven't started promoting it. I don't have a channel trail. I haven't done anything. I just put the videos up there. That channel has 244 minutes. Did you hear what I said? 244 minutes, not 240,000, 240 minutes, 244. So I need to get another 239,756 minutes of watch time on that channel in the next 30 days if I want to stay in the monetization program. If you don't get that number, then they will review your account to see if they will let you back into their network. So because I know some guy, Cutie Pie, whatever, did something before. I don't pay attention to any of these people who do crazy things on YouTube. But the latest person that did something that created a problem, what was his name? He went into like this Japanese suicide forest or something like that. Logan Paul, right? He created controversy. The changes come 2 weeks after the latest controversy in which Logan Paul, one of YouTube's most popular creators, published a video featuring a suicide victim's body hanging from a tree. So that's for those of you who did not hear about this. So I do try to stay on top of like social media news and video news and influencer news. And so I did hear about it the day that it came out. And so that's why on Tuesday, YouTube came out and announced this new set of policies. So this article is on wired.com. This is the link, wired.com/story/YouTube monetization creators ads. So just go to wired.com if you want to read it, and then you can, Google YouTube, or if you want to follow me on Flipboard. I do have this in a magazine. So I curate a magazine about Yes, in Japan, a magazine on videos and video marketing and social media and a whole bunch of stuff. Hello, Lady Divine. Nice to see you. Yes, it was bananas. Yeah, it was in Japan. Not someone I follow. And, what annoys me so much about that is that you're not they don't have the manpower to actually police some of this, right? So you're talking about shooting your most valuable, and what I would say your most valuable creators in the foot because of a few bad apples, right? Oh, thank you, Naturally Do. Because of a few bad apples, right? That's a problem. That's a problem. And what it says to me by analyzing it, what it says to me is that you don't have a strategy in place because what you did was the wrong strategy. And I think that we're going to see in time that it's not the best strategy, because you cannot tell me there are a lot of, let's just talk about the mom influencer community, which if some of you don't know how powerful and large that community is, it is humongous. Okay. And a lot of us are in groups together. You're actually, and we're all micro influencers, but it's okay because guess what? We have money and we spend money. So the last people that you want to shoot in the foot are your mom bloggers, mom video creators, and mom influencers, because not only do we listen to each other and listen to each other's recommendations, but we purchase off of those recommendations. You're talking about my New York accent is coming out because I'm about to get upset. You're talking about some young jerk who did something totally irresponsible, who is broadcasting to a bunch of teenagers or really young people who don't have the amount of buying power as your mom creators, who make up a big portion of your micro influencers who are creating content and may not have 1,000 viewers or 40,000 watch hours, but they got money and they spend money and they listen to each other. It's just stupid. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to just get off of that. I had to get off of that for a second. It just made me so upset because I can see in the groups that how many of the women are scrambling. And, I tell them all the time, one of the ladies, she took my live video planning workshop last week. And one of the things that we talked about in there was repurposing your content. And, YouTube wasn't something that I focused on. It's an aside because it is an additional way for you to get your content in front of a broad audience for free. But that's not the way that you focus on actually monetizing from your content, from your video content. So, I saw her scrambling, but I was very happy to see that she got it, and she knows because she was at that workshop, that it's just a minor thing. It's just an additional avenue, just an additional channel for her to be able to get in front of people, but that's not going to be her main source of cheddar if she's not going to put all of her time into it. You can get lucky and get some sort of affiliate deal or some sort of sponsored, opportunity with a brand, and then create a video that you wind up putting on your website and then repurposing it YouTube, and then you just wind up getting a bunch of views. But you just never know. Sometimes you never know what's going to go viral. You don't have control over virality. People might say and write these articles about how to go viral, but you're talking about controlling human behavior. So you just don't know what people are going to respond to or go, what's going to go viral. Sometimes I see videos and I'm like, what? That went viral? Okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Or people, and I'm like, really? Okay, you just don't have control over who sees it or, what the trend is, what makes that thing get the type of momentum that it gets. So you cannot put your eggs into one basket of, oh, I'm going to be lucky and get a video to go viral on YouTube and make a whole bunch of money from it through their monetization program. That's not the way that you make money. That's not the way that you build business off of your content. Take it from me. I've been in the blogging space since 2008. That's not the way you build your business. It's it's not how you build a business. Let's put it like that. So what do you guys have to say about this? I'm glad that we are now connected. Naturally Do. There's a delay between the comments and the time that I see them. Yeah, probably. Thank you for, I don't know if you guys have shared it out, but if you have not shared it out, please do share it out. I appreciate it. I'd love for more people to see this, and I'd love for more people to get some real actionable ways for them to figure out how to deal with this, whole YouTube thing. It's not the end of the world. It's just another social media platform of ours going through some sort of evolution. But for you, make sure that you own your content and make sure you have your own avenue for making money off your content, other than what YouTube decides to do and what Facebook decides to do, because that's actually what we were talking about the other day. What I was talking about the other day with Facebook and them changing their algorithm in your news feed. And if you're not paying for your ads, if you're not paying for people to see your content, and you're not live streaming, it's going to be a bit more challenging for you to get people to view your content. So not necessarily talking about, you writing a post, but maybe you post a link to your landing page or to your blog or to, something that's going to take people off of the site, or to like a pre-recorded video. They're just going to make it harder for you. But Zuckerberg did say very clearly in his article that he liked live streaming. He's noticed that live streaming produces more engagement in the news feed. And so that's what they want. They want engagement because they want people to stay on the platform. So, they've got to figure out how to do it, because it's a business at the end of the day. We like that these things are free, but they've got employees and they've got to pay for these employees. So we can't really complain about something that's free to us. We just need to know how to rock and roll with it and, move left when they decide to move right. Good advice. Thank you, Mokhtar. Merci. I appreciate you. If any of you want to know any more information about that workshop that I'm talking about, you can go to the link, bit.ly/vid planning day, bit.ly/vid planning day. And, that's what we do in that workshop. Is aside from us talking about strategy for your videos and making money from your videos, because that's what I do here all the time, whether it's working with, customers like yourself or working with brands and, getting brand partners. That's what I do. I love video. In addition to talking about building a strategy and how to repurpose your content, if you are an omni-channel creator, basically means that you are across multiple channels, as many of us are, and how you repurpose your content from one channel to the next, where you're not spending a lot of time, but where you have a system together. We talk about that. And then you also get a copy of this planner workbook, and it has all of the workflows that I use. It has a book in the beginning of it. It's called kind of like a book to tell you about 20 pages to tell you how to create strategy, how to set goals for yourself. And then it has worksheets for you to break down your broadcasts so that you know exactly what you want to say, as well as an area for you to build out your editorial calendar. So we go through all of that. I show you how to do it. I show you how to work through it and all the process. And, most people walk away from the workshop having at least, a month's worth of content written out on the editorial calendar. So, hey, I'm just here. I'm the messenger. I'm just telling you guys this. Always invite you to these things. Never push, never hard sell. Do what, you need to do in order to be successful. But don't put all your eggs into one basket of a free platform, because you're going to get your feelings hurt all day, every day. It just depends on what side of the bed they wake up and decide what they decide to do when they wake up on that side of the bed. All right, everyone. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you want to reach out to me after this broadcast, you can always tweet me at Tawana B. Smith. I'm actually doing a Twitter chat about Flipboard at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a wonderful platform for driving traffic. You all that are not on that platform, you're kind of being late to the party. You're going to thank me later on, but you should try and get on it now. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.